Hello everyone, my name is Ataola Oluwadejo. Welcome to Handsomely Educated. Now, if you're on Instagram or you've come across someone's Instagram page, it's very common to see the word melanin. It's a very common hashtag. Hashtags like hashtag melanin popping, hashtag respect this melanin, hashtag melanin on point. It's very common. What is this melanin, by the way? Melanin is a substance that God puts in us. It gives us the color of our skin, of our hair, even our eyes. So it's a natural thing. God puts it in us, and every human being has melanin. It's just that if you are a dark person, or the darker you are, the more melanin you have. And for we black people, we have more melanin to cope with the harshness of the sun here. The sun, of course, is hotter here, it stays longer here. So this melanin is just like a mechanism, a natural umbrella that God put in our skin and our systems to be able to cushion the effect of the sun. So in layman's language, melanin is very important if you're a dark-skinned person. And the darker you are, the more melanin you have. Everyone on earth has melanin in their system. But lighter skinned people who are paler, have less melanin than, for example, someone like me. So an albino out there, that is why an albino out there has to use an umbrella sometimes to protect them from the rays of the sun. Now, with what's going on social media, with the way melanin is used commonly, the hashtags and the way it trends and everything, you would expect that when you come out in the real world, on the streets or wherever you mingle and interact with people, dark-skinned people or darker-skinned people would be, very proud and carry their shoulders high and walk with, pride and everything. But it's a different case. There's a contradiction. What's going on social media is quite different from what's going on in the real world. Now, what am I talking about? World Health Organization said that in Nigeria, for instance, 77% of women here are bleaching or toning. That's roughly 69 million people, 69 million individuals. Of course, that figure might be slightly exaggerated, but we know that that figure is not just coming out of the blues. There is some truth to it. Wherever you go to, the markets, in the banks, in places of worship, on the queue to buy something, on the queue for fuel, people you meet everywhere, there seems to be this. Everybody seems to be turning yellow or turning fair, and you see comments on social media. I knew this person, he or she was very dark. All of a sudden, he's become like transparent. He's glowing. You can't even begin to see the veins and all that. So it's like an epidemic. And if there's no demand for this kind of thing, there's no demand for bleaching soaps or toning creams and all that, there won't be a supply. It's just the law of nature. There has to be demand for there to be supply. So people are catching up on these things and working on themselves, quote and unquote. Now, how do the bleaching creams or the soaps work? They have mercury in them. Mercury is also a chemical substance, and how it works is that the mercury blocks the production of melanin. So the mercury in the soaps or the creams block the production of melanin when you apply it to your body or you use them. So in essence, you are stopping it from, you're stopping your body from producing melanin, or the melanin from going into effect. And when it does that, you become paler and become more light-skinned and all that. It wouldn't make any sense to criticize it or to advise people not to do it if it was not harmful, if it had no effect, if all that it did was make you fairer or more light-skinned. I don't think anybody will be talking. I won't even be talking. But there's a high risk of cancer. High risk of cancer of the kidney, of the liver, of leukemia. And when you get injuries, when you get injured or you have a wound, most of the time it's going to take a lot for it to heal. Your body won't heal as easy as when an individual who is not bleaching or toning, his body or his or her body heals. Now, let's not be, I'm not trying to bash women, especially African women or black women. No, it's a global phenomenon. There's really no culture, maybe a very few, that don't cherish light-skinned people or fair people. Everybody knows that it's like unspoken truth. We all know it. And there's really no culture that people, especially women, do not aspire to be fair. Most of them, let me not just generalize. It's there with the Asians, it's there with the Arabs, it's there with even other blacks who are not in Africa. The ones that are in the diaspora, the Caribbeans and America. You read comments, some comments on maybe an article or a story, and you notice some African American women, black women commenting that what's wrong with our men? The athletes, the musicians, the actors, the politicians, the influencers. Why is it that when they are struggling, when they are up and coming, you see them associating themselves with dark-skinned women? The moment they become successful or they blow, they start going after light-skinned women, or they want to marry a light-skinned woman. So you see that a lot of things that are going on are universal. So please, I am not trying to attack African women or dark or just black women or even women generally. Like I said earlier, men are catching up with the trend. Some men have, taking it to a whole new level. Some men are even spokesmen and brand ambassadors for these creams and soap. So they are catching up, and it's not just black women. It seems to be a global phenomenon. Like I said, there's a demand for this. That's why they say supply. You can say, the black is beautiful, coffee skin, ebony, black, and all those things. We chance them. But if what is on ground in reality is saying another thing, it's just hypocrisy and contradiction. Now, why would you take your own money? It sounds impossible, but why would millions of people, for in my country's case, Nigeria's case, 69 million women, just the women, we don't know about the men, why would millions of people take their own money and potentially buy cancer? Why would you do that? Why would you risk your life? Why would you put yourself under so much risk and danger? And granted, the society cherishes people, especially women who are lighter skinned. We consider them more attractive. It's like a status symbol. It's associated with being of a higher class. When you are light skinned, they say, he or she don't they enjoy. He's enjoying. Things must be moving up with him. He's no longer under the sun, blah blah blah. So there's a point to it, but is it really worth it? Is it, when you weigh everything, is it really worth it? Can't we be better than that? Can't we do things to change that? Must we always be at the mercy of certain things? What if government comes out and says, no, we're stopping this? They might not be able to stop it totally, but we're going to place a crackdown on the import of these products, whether they are creams or soap, or we shut down the factories here, because I think there are some factories springing up. What if government does that? Will the sky fall down? Will anything really happen? Or what if the social influencers, the people that have 30,000 followers on Instagram, 10,000 followers, 1 million followers, 2 million followers, what if they begin to promote this idea that you don't have to be light skinned, you don't have to bleach your skin, you don't have to tone your skin, you don't have to spend your meager resources on these things? Couldn't there be some changes? Because these people have thousands of people that follow them and look up to them, and they are mentees or mentors, I don't know what they call it. Couldn't they start something like that? What if movie producers, what if people who cast people for music videos, maybe the lady that is someone's wife in the music video or someone's friend in the music video, what if they cast dark skinned? I know some of them are already doing it, but what if movies and these guys, music producers, music video directors, begin to cast more dark skinned ladies in these videos, or put dark skinned ladies in more, will I say, more prominent roles in our movies? They are doing it, but if they do it more, when you want to cast someone as a princess or the president's daughter or a child of a very wealthy person, you go and pick a light-skinned person. What if he's a dark-skinned person? Those things could help change this perception, because they are very, very powerful. These people have a platform. What they do, millions of people, especially young ladies, look up to them. Then, if another aspect is the relationship aspect, the guys and who they date and all that. I know it might sound very politically incorrect, and those who are consider themselves feminist or will be very angry, but a lot of these ladies that are doing this are doing it because they feel they'll be more attractive, or they could keep the attention of the man when maybe they're dating or something like that. I'm not just saying it, we see it in some of them come out and say that I did it, I don't want to, I did it because of the man, I did it, I thought he would like me more. And I'm saying it's sad. What kind of man will make somebody do that kind of thing? But there are many naturally light-skinned ladies. Why don't you go after those ones, or tell them your mind? Why go after the ones that are already dark-skinned and make them go through this dangerous path? It's terrible. And you, for the lady, why subject yourself to that? They always say for everybody there's someone. So locate that person. Why punish yourself for somebody? Nobody is worth it. I don't believe any career is worth it. I don't believe any movie role is worth it. I don't believe any likes or shares or retweets is worth it. Be yourself. No matter what we see, no matter what we do, it's you, your self-esteem, your confidence, the way you value yourself, that will make you not even go into it in the first place, or that will make you stop it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. Please comment no matter your opinion, and please share this video. Thank you.